today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A man who was lost for the year in Week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. The Broncos at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they run the option on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Packers defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in 1 uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be, trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now it's Wilson.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here are the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
And the first possession isn't until the second quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, one possession, one drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
First down, going to the air with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Love. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. It's Love now back near his goal line. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Partner, you got to check this out because while they rightly congregate around the guy who just made the play on field, take a look at the sideline because they all went over to congratulate their punter because they remember it was his kick that set them up so close to the end zone and gave them an opportunity to get the safety that we just saw to add to their lead. That's teamwork right there. Full complementary football, and they got it done.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Wilson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. "47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
Jordan Love ready on first down here.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Love, they go play action now.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They go play action with Wilson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
3rd and 3.
To throw now. Here's Love.
That is caught.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Going back to Love.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Motion right comes Reed.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now Love. Musgrave's got it outright. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Up past the 30. 2nd down coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Wilson.
He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down.
Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Again, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got his man. It's Williams. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson.
Out route to Hill, complete.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
McLaughlin is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go. Again, it's McLaughlin.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Jaleel McLaughlin,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Love. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here is Wilson and the Broncos. Down by a field goal. A little over 1.5 minutes remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Wilson. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me. Obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
today.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be swung out here for Conner. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Conner. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got McBride here over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Conner on the toss left side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Murray going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Good Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Gino on first down. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. No score after 1 on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. The leading rusher among rookies a season ago. Here's Kenneth Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now a draw play. It's Walker. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Now it's Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here's Smith. This is caught, and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the option, here's Murray running left. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Able to get this one to McBride. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. Going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Kyler Murray, to the surprise of no one, finished 2nd amongst quarterbacks with 11 rushing touchdowns in 2020. Just 3 in 11 games in 2022. But let's face it, anytime he's maneuvering around, We expect him to take off and go, and he did it on that play.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On 1st and 10, Smith. Got a man, that's Richie James. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Smith on 1st down. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Smith. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
To the air again, Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards that time.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball.
He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Smith. James has got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Short throw to Disley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Zaven Collins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Connor. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Murray. He completes it to Wilson. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The football going back over to Arizona now. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Murray. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Murray. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Connor up the middle, fights him off. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now it's Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Walker.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Well, that 2nd half, Charles, a little bit different from the 1st. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the 2nd half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the 2nd half, that's a surprise.
So for the Seahawks, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 53 yards.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him second in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Hurts going to keep it on the draw. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 yards to go, second down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now the third-year man. Here's Kenneth Gainwell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Hurts. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown! Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out, a man who has led his team to the conference championship game the last 2 seasons, winning it 2 years ago. Here's Joe Burrow.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll send Judy in motion left. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
In motion left is Wilson. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Chase Claypool, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now, 2nd and 4. And Burrow going to throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And a completion to Wilson. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here's 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagle. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
First down. Here's Burrow. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow now off the bootleg. Throw caught by Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. Open man is Waddle, complete. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that one too wide and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to get, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Swift going to try up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
First down, and they go with Swift again. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. But, Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in this.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City,
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a two-time winner now in Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancovers were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's 2nd leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. uses blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Taken in at the 22. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Charger 16. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Herbert now. A little short pass. This is Everett. Stiff-armed him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Herbert throwing again. A little short pass. This is Everett. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got Allen. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Caught by Allen. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
2nd down and 3.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Robinson will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we'll head down to Orlando.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Herbert.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Herbert.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Herbert back to the air. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Robinson up the middle.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Robinson. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Butker's kick here is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This is Robinson, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by Olave. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And they will take a knee here. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Chiefs, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the
today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Charles Justin Fields.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Off play action. Fields. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 2, here's third and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
On the option right is Fields.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And Joseph Charlton on now to punt.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Garoppolo.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the stick smooth.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up down the numbers. There he goes. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 29. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Play action, Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. To the right side, here's Mayer. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd down, ball on the 3, first down marker at the 1-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Fields. He'll get that underneath to Herbert. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. From the 45 on 2nd down. Fields. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert from 8 yards out. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man right side is St. Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Fields. That's into a crowd and intercepted. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Herbert making a nice play there, coming off a 700-yard campaign, despite making just one start in 2022. Playing a big part in the Bears becoming the 5th team in NFL history to rush for 3,000 yards in a season.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Read option. Here's Herbert. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the option left is Fields. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And now here come the Raiders. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Garoppolo. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. It's a big play there for Vegas. 51 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Trey Tucker with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Fields. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Back to throw again. And again back to Kmet. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. To the air again. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. On play action, now Garoppolo. That is caught, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Las Vegas,
they pick up win number 4.